All right, we're gonna, oh, goodness. Apparently there's still some things I need to fix with this instance. But I just got done uploading the first one of these little guys. And, ooh, I'm really low health. I shouldn't be doing this. Oopsie. Ooh, hello. Do you want to come out into the light? I just got done with fully uploading and doing the YouTuber thing and uploading the first one of these I'd posted and telling myself I'm not gonna look at it for a little bit while I process through all my anxieties with that and why it's so scary for me to be a YouTuber, you could say. And I don't know. What makes me so scared of it is kind of what I'm processing through of like, why is it scary? And I'm also re-recording this little intro bit because I crashed and also wasn't recording. Oh, hi! I've seen you guys already, but you're still just as cute with your cute little animation. Can I tame you with seeds? No, I can't tame you, but you can have a little baby kiwi. Hi! Oh my goodness, your head is so big compared to your body. But yeah, trying to process through the anxieties I have with uploading. Oh my gosh, hi, okay. I was going back through some of my older YouTube videos, and I used to upload daily, like, for like 2-3 months in a row of Zoo Ventures videos, if any of y'all have been around enough to see those days. I just went for it. I just did it. I didn't question it. I didn't understand. And not that I didn't understand. I don't understand where that fearless joy of creativity went. And now I'm processing through why I'm so scared to be kind of unapologetically me in that kind of format. Because I feel like when I was younger and working through those videos and working on those, it was just like, this is me. This is what I'm passionate about. So I'm going to share it with the world because I want to see if other people feel the same way. And now I feel like there's a fear of perception that I'm working through. And I don't feel like that's always been as aggressively there as it is now, which is interesting to think about and to process through of, okay, why am I so scared of just kind of like opening the curtain a little bit? Hi, you are the cutest thing in the whole freaking wide world. Yes. Yes, hello. Hi. And like, why am I so afraid of something that I don't even know how it's going to turn out fully? Like, this could be great, and this could be the new way that I do content, which is what I've been searching for this whole time of like, what do I want to do as a content creator, and who do I want to be when people say, oh yeah, I know Nature of Gaming, she does this, like, or yeah, she's that animal nerd that talks about wildlife and geeks out about freaking Alveus Animal Sanctuary, which freaking awesome, by the way. You should go check them out. They're doing another pixel project, and it's amazing. But like, I'm having the opportunity to find that, and I'm still really scared of it. And yeah, I don't know. I think these kind of little video vlog style things of just me playing the game and talking to you, like, channeling my inner Blue's Clues. I think I said that last time. Or I said that to my partner, and now you guys are just hearing it for the first time and I'm sounding crazy. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting an opportunity to try something. And it feels like my brain's allowing me to fully jump into it and try it. And I'm still scared of it. And I don't fully know why. I would like this pot, please. Oh, it had a smithing template or a trim. I'm trying to find a chicken so I can go brush around those ruins we found last time we were here. Technically yesterday, but it'll be like yesterday, I think, for us in the future here. Ooh, there's a lot of roses over here. Let's grab some of these. These are really pretty. We can decorate around the house with these. I think this might be a flower forest even, too. Hi. We also need a name for this little one. You are the most precious thing in the world. But yeah, I don't know why I finally feel like my brain is allowing me to have an opportunity that I've been racking my brain over for months now. And I'm now scared to take that step forward. And I don't know if that's for the sake of perception, if it's for the sake of lack of self-confidence, or if it's a bunch of those things combined. Ooh. Okay, well, I will take the free food, I guess. Sheepy, you're not gonna last very long. Yeah, we're just gonna walk away and not be eyewitnesses to that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing to be scared but excited. You know, the whole phrase nervous-sighted. Like, I feel like I might be having an opportunity to open a door into the genuine scary fears of being a content creator in a very human and real way, but also opening myself up and being human and real is also kind of scary. And I don't know. It's hard to be a person sometimes, but that's okay. It's okay to be scared and to realize that things are scary and unnerving sometimes. And that maybe something's scary because it's something you care about and you want to do it well. I feel like that's what I've been learning lately is when I'm really, really nervous about something, or I'm really, really scared to do something, or I'm avoiding doing something because I'm scared I won't do it right, it's because I really, really care about that thing, which means I will do my best to do it well. And that sometimes I'm overthinking it a little bit. Not saying that's the case for everything. Sometimes it's genuinely fully valid to be super, super duper scared of something. Because it's your brain saying, hey, this is something that's important. And I don't know. I'm very, very, like, introspective today. I feel like I had a really good session with my therapist of talking through different anxieties from different experiences in my life, and especially in the content creation space, because my therapist is really cool and she understands what YouTube is and being a creator. But I don't know. It's a weird feeling. And I don't know if I'm fully ready to approach that feeling. I'm also just going to snag that because those are really inconvenient to make whenever you actually need them. Yeah. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think is the source of those fears sometimes? Of you have the opportunity to try something you really want to do, and you're still a little scared of it. And what do you do with that? Ooh, there's a smoker. That'll be helpful too. My goal is to try and get on my feet a little bit more today. There's so many villagers here. My goodness. Hello. You sell bricks? You would like some rabbits. And you don't have it. Oh, did I take your job? Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, have it back. Would you like your job back? I'm so very sorry. I just straight up took this poor man's job. I will give that back to you. Look at me being greedy and not wanting to craft things. I just took a poor man's employment. Ooh, stash. More candles. Ooh, it's very dark in here now. Let me put a torch in here instead. You guys don't need the candles. You can have a torch. Ooh, pumpkins. But yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Hello, sir. I would like to talk to you about your map extended warranty, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. You know what would have been a smart idea is to empty out my bundle when I made it to my other little base spot. So that way I could have gathered more little treasures. Ooh, books will be really good. Sorry, sir, I'm just taking your form of education. I'm also going to steal your bed. But I wanna challenge myself in this to maybe try uploading daily again and see what I think about it. And trying to commit to that and confronting my fears with that. I also realized that I just ran this way and I don't remember what direction, so I think it's that way. It's over there, yeah. And kind of pushing myself to face the fear of hitting publish. Because I was sitting with my partner at the time when I was getting ready to make that video live, and I couldn't do it for a few minutes there. I was just so scared of, like I said, putting myself out there, and I want to challenge myself in life, in different scenarios, to do that more. Of like, okay, I'm going to put myself out there, and I'm going to see what happens. And I feel like I do it so much more in real life when I'm interacting with people and when I'm doing different things in person with my groups of people, and I don't know why it's so much harder online than it used to be. Because it used to be that me doing things online is where I felt like I was really me. And now it's something I'm really scared to do. And maybe that's because I think I found me in a different light. And I'm scared that maybe that changing now, since I've been doing content for so many years, and now that I feel like I've changed who I am as a person, because I'm not just nature anymore. There's a full-fledged human being now. It feels like behind that. This feels like the most serious conversation to be having while I'm ruthlessly murdering chickens. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels strange to like think about that. Of like, I feel like I'm a real person now, and I'm more than just who I am online. And yeah, I guess I think I'm scared that those two things aren't gonna go well together. Of who I am as a person maybe won't be as accepted online as I used to be. And I just got done actually reading a really, really fun little book that had a lot of things that I related to. And it joked about one of the characters having a people-pleasing complex and the other one having an inferiority complex. And that was one of the things I joked with my therapist about, is I feel like I have both in the same vein. And just like, what do I do with that? No, come on. There we go. Just touch the ground. That's all I gotta do. Perfect. Of like, I have this desire to please the people around me and in being exactly what they need me to be. Being the perfect friend, being the perfect girlfriend, even though there is no real bar for that, except for one that's set by myself. And how to also have that people-pleasing along with the I'm never gonna be good enough at people-pleasing. Which is strange to balance, because like I have a desire to please people, and making people happy makes me happy, but then also it's just like I rip that away from me of, oh, they're not actually really happy, or I'm never actually gonna make them as happy as I want to make them. And it's just like, what on earth do I do with that conflict of interest in my brain? Of how do those balance together, and how do those work together? And how do they exist in the same space but also don't control who I am as a person? Because like it also tends to make me shapeshift a little bit, it feels like, or at least it used to, not as much anymore, but I tend to shift into what people feel like people need me to be, or what I perceive that people need me to be. No. It's interesting to think about. It's interesting to process through. And also, this is the worst freaking river to cross in the entire planet of Minecraft. There we go. There's a little river. Well, come on. You can make it. Yay! There was a cold chicken here the whole time. I didn't have to go on a huge freaking adventure. I could have just... There's a chicken right here. There was plenty of chickens on this island, actually. I was just looking in the wrong spots. Well, now I have eggs, so maybe I can start my own little chicken farm. But yeah. Oh, puppy? Okay, I just realized, I'm like, where'd my dog go? Do I happen to have enough string? Oh, I have almost enough string. I can break one of these, and I should have enough string to make a lead. Puppy, don't walk in front of the swinging sword, please. I would really like to keep you around. To keep our little... Excuse you. Hey. Stay. Put. Thank you. What was I talking about? I was talking about inferiority complexes. Yes, and books. Books! That's another thing that I have been absolutely obsessed with. I have been reading so many different types of books, and it's been so fun to kind of... It feels like I'm investing myself in a whole nother little world and a whole nother little adventure. And it's kind of fun, I feel like, to put myself in the character's shoes and kind of explore the world that character lives in from their perspective, and how different things happening around that character would affect them differently, and how they would react in other books as well, and other areas. One of my favorite things to do is to kind of build a little multiverse in my brain of different pieces of characters and how they perceive the world, and how that would react in different books that I've read. Like, books like Maze Runner are completely different than any little rom-com book I'll read, or any kind of fantasy adventure book I'll read. Like, the characters of Maze Runner stuck in the world of freaking Lord of the Rings would be a crazy concept to think about, of how those characters would react so differently if they were transported into that world. Because that's kind of how I feel like when I read books, of I'm transporting myself into the world alongside these characters, or finding a character I really relate to, like I did in my most recent book, of her relationship with her family and her relationship with her partner, and how she navigated that with also having a people-pleasing issue. Not necessarily issue, but struggle. She called it an issue, but I think that's people who have people-pleasing issues. Let's call them issues. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting self-perception, and being able to feel like you can relate to a character, and then flipping that perspective in on yourself of, okay, I really look up to this character, and I really admire this character, and I relate to this character, but then why can't I look at myself the same way I look at this character? And it's that weird standards of double perception, kind of like, okay, I can see myself this way, but why can't I accept that I see myself this way? Because I'm looking at a different person. It's kind of like a phrase I picked up was, if you wouldn't say it to a friend, why are you going to let yourself say it to you? Because, I mean, you can be a friend to you, and it's okay. It's okay to be a friend to you. Because sometimes you need that, and sometimes it's hard when it feels like people don't fully get you. I got a kiwi egg! I am freaking ADHD attack today. But yeah, it's an interesting little perspective shift that I feel like I've been trying to work on, of if I really admire a character, what pieces of that character do I like? And if I feel like I relate to that character, can I see those pieces that I really like in the book character or in the movie character or TV show character and flip that on myself a little bit of like, okay, I really like this character because they're really courageous, or they're really smart in this aspect, or they were brave enough to put themselves out there. Where's a spot in my life where I feel like I did that, or a spot in my life where I feel like I want to try to do that? Because, like, I'm capable of it too, right? Like, I can do that. And finding that sense of confidence is, I feel like, sometimes really crucial and isn't always focused on, because it's just, oh, you got this. We live in a world of like, everybody's like, oh yeah, you got this, you can do this. And it's a great place to have that reassurance and that those people around you that it feels like they're boosting you. But it's the focal point of, do you really believe that yourself? Or is it like everybody around you is saying it, so why not try it, right? And finding that difference between believing it yourself and hearing it said, and also that transitional piece of believing it yourself because people around you are saying it, and being able to lean into the people around you that care about you to be like, hey, you got this. You're a smart bean. You can do it. Hello, pupper. You're stepping right on the... Oh, that was mean, Minecraft. How dare? The audacity of Minecraft. But yeah. Been a lot of perspective shifting, I feel like I've done today. And it's been a very, very big brain day. But that's okay. Sometimes we have bigger brain days. Hello, pupper. We're just gonna get a little picture of you like that. It's okay to have days where you feel like you're using a lot of your brain. It gives you a reason to be a little bit gentler on yourself. Be like, okay, I used a lot of my brain today. I can do something fun. I don't have to have a big brain all day. Ooh. I'm covering so many little secrets. Like, there's so many different pieces that are coming out of... Oh! Ooh! A shard! Yay! There's so many different little fun pieces coming out of this ruin. It's fun to, like, think about what the story of this place could have been. Hello, pup. And, like... I don't know. Maybe we could rebuild this. It'd be kind of fun, right? Make a story for what used to be here. Ooh, lanterns! Yay! And, I don't know, maybe make a story of the people that used to live here and what they went through. I can't remember if I looted up here already. I think I did. But yeah. We've landed ourselves back in this little spot. But yeah. I think that's my yaps for today. A little bit of a longer yap than before. But you know what? That's okay. I expect these to vary in length when I have more to yap about in the future. But I think this is a fun little spot to keep. Of just like, we can kind of just sit here. Maybe we'll make a little bench. Hello, pup. Ooh, it looks like there's another little ocean ruin over there too we can poke at. Hello, fish. Ooh, scary mans. He's very spooky. But yeah. Perception of self is something I'm thinking about a lot today. And I think that probably came off. But yeah, these are fun. Like I said last time, it feels like you're kind of FaceTiming a friend and talking about your day. So I hope you enjoy this little yap sesh with me. And maybe leave your favorite book down in the comments. It'll add something to add to my never-ending library of books I want to read. Yeah. Thanks for listening.